AI is getting smarter and smarter and smarter every day, and they are pretty much beating us in everything that humans can do. So today, I decided to give this AI bot $1,000 of my own capital and see how much money I could make in return. The best thing is that the results are unbelievable, and I will show you how you can deploy this AI bot if you stick until the end of this video. So let's get started. Here's how we're gonna do it. We are going to break it down into 3 different parts. The first part, we're going to be looking for a profitable crypto coin to trade. This coin needs to have 2 things. First, a lot of volatility and a lot of consolidation, because that's the way that our bot will make the profits, which will bring down to the second step, selecting the type of bot that we are going to trade. In this case, we're going to use something that is called grid bots, and essentially this grid bot will profit from the sideways movement. And the third and final step will be using the best settings to maximize profits and minimize risk as much as possible. So the very first thing that I want to do is actually show you how much money I was able to make with $1,000. And for this, you gotta understand that I have been doing this for a very long time. Now, inside my program, there is a shortcut that you can use called the CBA strategy, where you will basically have full access on how you can achieve similar results like I am having, as well as over 50 students inside the academy are having. But first, let me get started with the real thing, with the thing that I know that you want to watch, and it's the results. So how much money can you actually make with $1,000 using an AI bot? All right, so I'm gonna go here. These are my active bots, and let me show you. I deployed this bot with $1,000, and I was able to make, and I'm still making 3.56% every single day, and I have made about 41% so far in only 12 days. Now take on consideration that this will be fully passive income and fully automated, so once you deploy the bot, there is no work that you have to do. You will see that you will be looking for coins that are in sideways movement and that it's on volatility. So that being said, let me show you how you can do it as well. All right, let's get started. So the very first thing that you want to do is finding a profitable crypto coin to trade. Now I'm using Bitsgap to deploy all of my grid bots, so take that on consideration. If you want to use it, there is going to be a link down on the description where you can sign up. It's going to be a 14-day free trial. I strongly recommend you to do it. Now, how you're going to find the coins to trade is you will click on Start a New Bot, Grid Bot, and then you're going to scroll down here to this area. Once you are here, you want to click on these filters and select the exchange that you want to use. In this case, I will do it with Huobi. And then you're gonna see a few options right here. You see 74%, 32%, 28%, etc. You're gonna click the first option, and then you're gonna go up, and you're gonna look for a coin that is on the sideways movement and that is within a range. Those 2 things are very important. So we're looking for sideways movement within a range. If I go over on the 4-hour time chart, I can see that this cryptocurrency has been on the sideways movement for quite some time already, but the problem is that it's not within a range. Ideally, you want to have a coin that is within a range, so you can call it support and resistance if that's more familiar to you, support and resistance. But yeah, we are looking for a cryptocurrency that it's within a range. So I'm not going to use this one. I'll move on to the next one. Let's take a look at this one. This one seems a little bit more interesting. So yeah, this one looks very interesting. As we can see, it has been moving on a sideways movement and it's within a range. That's exactly what we're looking for. Once we get this out of the way and we understand that the coin that we're about to select, not only it's on the sideways movement, but it also is consolidating and has a lot of volatility. You can see these strong ups and you can also see these strong downs. that's exactly how the bot is going to make a lot of money. So once we get that out of the way, what we want to do is go to the second step, selecting the bot. So the type of bot that we're going to do is grid bot. So make sure that you are in that type of bot. Now we're going to pick the investment amount. In this case, I will deploy this bot with $1,000. And now we're going to go to the third phase, which will be using the best settings to maximize profits and minimize risk. So for that, I'm going to click on manual adjustment and change this grid step percentage to 0.3. Now I want to take this low price right here and bring it to the closest support. It can be either this one or this one, but I feel more comfortable with this one just for a safety. And you're going to take this high price and you're going to move it something like this until the point where you can see 3 red lines. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to click on backtest. Now what we're going to do is find out the best settings for the bot. So for this, we're going to increase this grid step percentage by 0.1 every time. So let me just do it with 0.3 and then you will see the results in just a second. So as you can see, with 0.3, if I was to deploy this bot right now, I have the potential earning to make about 11% in 30 days. I'm going to do it with 0.4. Now we can see 7.77. Okay. I might want to adjust it a little bit more, something like this. Try to do the backtest one more time. That's insane. 49.66. That's the power of optimizing your bot before deploying it. Why did I move it? Because this is a more important area of support. So I want to make sure that the bot will be trading all the time and it's not going to be out of the grid. Out of the grid refers to if I was to deploy this bot right now and the price was to drop below this low price, the bot won't make any more buy and sell orders. So I'm not going to do that, right? I want to make sure that this bot generates as much cash flow as possible. So I want to keep it running for as long as possible. So I want to move it to another more important support, which is about this area. Okay, so I'm going to do it now with 0.5 and see how much I can make. About the same. Let's do it with 0.6, 51%. So it with 0.7, so 0.6 is dominating so far. Okay, so 0.8, so what we got, 53, all right, 0.8 it's dominating, let's do it with 0.9. Interesting, and we're gonna do it with 1%, 66%, there we go, we have our winner. So with this, we have completed the last step, which will be using the best settings for the bot. And as you can see, before deploying any grid bot, you want to make sure that you do this step to get the best settings out of the bot. And in this case, it's going to be a grid step percentage of 1%. All I have to do left is click on stop loss and then making sure that everything is on. Trailing up is on, pump protection is on, stop loss is activated, and stop loss trailing is activated. Then all you have to do left is click on continue and start the bot. And yeah, that's the way that you deploy these bots. That's how I'm able to make about 40% return in 12 days with an average daily profit of 3.55% every single day. As you can see, we are no longer trying to predict the price of the market. Instead, we're looking for those coins on the sideways movement. Now, I will keep you updated about how this bot goes and how much money I will be able to make. So make sure to subscribe to see part 2 of this bot. Thank you for watching and subscribe to learn how to make money using crypto bots.